Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is probably my ninth or 10th try at making a YouTube channel, and my ninth or 10th fucking take at making the opening for this fucking video. But anyway, we're getting there. We slowly move on. So normally I've tried doing like fucking PowerPoint presentations before, or just like full on piracy where I would just take a video of, I don't know, fucking X Factor and upload it to YouTube. But I just realized, well, that's not really my stick. My stick is just talking and ranting. I don't know why, but people find that interesting. So that's what I'm going to do today. So first things I want to talk about is the new season of Euphoria. Obviously, I shouldn't be watching Euphoria, but fuck you, I did anyway. It was better. It was better than the first season, because the first season was just full on cocks, just dicks hanging about everywhere. Everywhere. Literally everywhere. You would find penis in every single episode, and you would find at least 5 minutes of penis screen time. There was literally just this one part in I think episode 2 where like the fucking football jock just walks through the changing rooms, and it's literally all the guys on the football team giving him a pat on the back with their cocks hanging out. They full on went full screen, like showed everyone the full mass, just a mass. It was just oh my, shots and shots of cocks and cocks and cocks and cocks. I literally had to limit myself to watching one episode a day, or I was gonna just die from a cock overdose. But then, like in season 2, it like dies down, I guess, if you can call it that. Um, it just wasn't as frequent. I mean, we did still see penis, for all the horny guys out there, you do still see penis, but it wasn't as much. So I'm not going to talk about the penises anymore because I'm starting to get like fucking jitters from that. What what was good about season 2 of Euphoria? It was a lot more drama filled and less focused on just random shit. I mean, you weren't really establishing characters anymore because you didn't need to. So they could just move on with the plot. And oh my god, was the plot fantastic? What the fuck is this word? Yeah. Anyway, it was fantastic. It was so beautiful. So basically, there's main bitch Lexi. She's probably the only sane like woman in this show, and she's making a play about everyone's lives. She hasn't told anyone it's about everyone's lives until they eventually see it. And well, actually, let me get to the play later. I mean, that was like the season finale. So Zendaya is still on drugs. I mean, surprise, surprise. She's always been on drugs. But this time she's trying not to be on drugs, like last season. But this time it may work. Fuck you. Okay. So basically, she's mad on opiates. She's snorting that shit down left and right. She's even got her own fucking like dealer, not even dealer, a supplier now. She met her drug dealer. So Fezco is her drug dealer, and Fezco has like a boss because he killed his last boss. Well, his brother killed. Okay, so it's really fucking convoluted. So Zendaya has a drug dealer called Fezco. Fezco has a little brother called Ashtray, and Ashtray and Fezco had to answer to this really dickhead guy called Mouse. So then eventually Ashtray just fucking banged that guy in the fucking head with like a hammer, and then they became the boss, and then they realized, oh shit, there's a boss above Mouse. So the boss above Mouse was just this pride to woman lady drug dealer, like. And she's probably one of the chillest people in the show. I don't know why, but the chillest people in the shows are fucking drug dealers. Like, they don't get angry. And yeah, she even says in one scene she's never gotten angry in her life, and I can completely believe that. So Zendaya is like, I need more drugs, and I need to find a way that I don't want to pay for drugs anymore because this is healthy. So she goes to drug dealer Fezco. Fezco's like, fuck no. She's like, fuck you. She goes to drug dealer's drug dealer, woman drug dealer, and woman drug dealer's like, your idea of selling drugs sounds really good, because she made it as a front. She said, "Oh, I have girls who are also gonna sell drugs, and I also have like a server of like blackmail on them, so like they won't snitch or anything." So she's like, "Good idea." Anyway, so Zendaya gets a suitcase full of drugs. She goes, she she then goes to a drugs anonymous meeting because she's supposed to be like off drugs. So she's been going to these meetings because she just got out of rehab for overdosing. And she has a friend there that's called Ali. Ali's all like, "The fuck you doing coming into this place with like a drug like a drug filled suitcase?" She's like, "Fuck you, Ali. You're a deadbeat dad and a wife beater." Ali's like, "Shut the fuck up. If you say another word, I'm leaving." And she's like, "Hit me." And then Ali leaves. And then she just goes home and starts taking the drugs instead of like actually selling them, which is, I don't. She, where's the forward thinking in that? What happens when they like eventually find out that you aren't fucking selling drugs? I guess you just didn't think about that. So yes, she has a girlfriend called Jules. Zendaya has a girlfriend called Jules, and Jules snitches on her to her mother, Zendaya's mother, and Zendaya's mother then flushes down 10 grand worth of drugs down the toilet. And Zendaya's like a full-on freak out. She's like tearing up the place, just swearing, like, oh, just being an absolute menace. And then it has to be monks. The fuck? So yeah. Anyway, she's confronted by literally all of her friends at an intervention, and it doesn't work out really, because fuck you. It doesn't work out really because Zendaya was going through withdrawal at that point. But then they're like, "We'll take you to the ICU," and Zendaya eventually calms down after fucking swearing everyone out and saying that everyone was dead to her. She eventually calms down and says, "Let's go to the ICU." But then Mama Zendaya is like, "Haha, psych, we're going to rehab," and Zendaya gets out onto oncoming traffic in the middle of a highway and runs 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 for a whole fucking episode. It's literally 50 minutes of Zendaya running. First, she runs to her friend's house to get more drugs, but none of the drugs are very good. And then she's met by her mother at her friend's house because Zendaya, of course, your friends are gonna call up your mother because they also know you're missing. Um, then what happened after that? Oh yeah, she ran to a random person's house after evading her mother by causing some sort of distraction. Can't remember what it was about. And then she goes into that random person's house, steals jewelry because she realizes, oh fuck, I don't have any money to give the drug dealer's drug dealer. I'm in deep shit. So she steals jewelry, gets caught, runs, runs into the police, throws up in the middle of the street, runs from the police, runs from four more police squad cars who somehow don't manage to catch one girl. At this point, she has a broken ankle and she's fucking on withdrawal. She's going through hell. How are you not getting her? It's the most. And so basically, she evades them by hiding in a dumpster. So when she gets out of a dumpster, goes over to a drug dealer on Fezco. She then tries to steal drugs from Fezco's grandmother, who's basically in a comatose state right now, and Fezco's been taking care of her. And she steals drugs, tells Fezco to fuck off, and Fezco then's kicking her out. She's like, she switches up immediately, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Oh my fucking god. Anyway, more of the story. Zendaya eventually got back. She eventually just stopped taking drugs. She didn't even have to go to rehab. She just found it easier not to take drugs. And yeah, moral of the story is Zendaya's a drug addict. So anyway, back to Lexi. So Lexi, main bitch Lexi is actually one of the best people in the whole show. Um, so it's not fucking well, of course it's not. So Lexi is, I don't know, I don't know a nice way to say this. She's a background character. She's she's definitely not meant for the spotlight. So for once, she does get the spotlight, and well, this is where it gets a bit controversial. So basically all around her are people having sex, taking drugs, getting drunk, abusing each other, and then getting back together. Because that's the fucking plot of Euphoria, basically, if you want to meditate it down. And so she's like, let me make a play about everyone's life and then show it to the whole school because this is a good idea. Anyway, so she's been kind of low key dating Fezco for a while now, but they're still friends. But I they fucking like each other, even though Fezco's like 20 and I think she's 18. Yeah, I think she's 18, so it's fine anyway. So she puts on her play. Her play is fucking popping, by the way. Like she makes fun of everyone, especially the football team, because they're extremely gay. I mean, they're not gay. They just exude gayness. So, yeah. She has a whole scene, choreographed dance scene, about how gay the football team is, and then that angers her sister because her sister's boyfriend right now is like the big football team guy. He's like quarterback, the one who gets a pat on the ass from literally everyone after the game. And so her sister Cassie then ruins the fucking play by getting up on stage and calling out Lexi. But the thing is, at first it was ruining it, but then it just started getting better. It was just it was so fucking stupid. Why did I put that word? I don't know. Okay. It was just, oh fuck. So if we just started having a full on argument, the mother then comes on stage because she's also watching the thing. Like she starts praising the play because she liked it, but Cassie really does not like it. And then Cassie, I think she said to everyone, "I want if I'm gonna be the villain, then I'll be the villain then." And then fucking hell, Cassie has a best friend called Maddie, and Cassie stole the football jock boyfriend from Maddie. So Maddie's like now really fucking mad, and so she just starts dishing out all the tea. It wasn't in the play, remind you. She only did up to, like Lexi only did up to a certain point, but now fucking Cassie and Maddie are just bringing out new shit, new cards, throwing it into the mix, new fucking like popcorn machines of like shit, and they basically start a full on fucking riot at the front of the stage. There were literally like 8 girls on stage having a fucking fight and brawl and meltdown by the end of it because of one scene about footballers being gay. Fucking God. Anyway, so so Lexi's play, like for real though, was really good though. Like she should be really proud of it. Like so, I mean, like that was basically the highlights of Euphoria season 2, and it was better than Euphoria season 1 because there weren't any. Oh no! Oh, I'm forgetting one thing. How did I forget this? So footballer boyfriend's dad. So footballer's boyfriend's dad is basically fucking people. Like not that's not his wife. He just fucks people for fun and then videos it. So footballer boyfriend finds out about this, and then this slowly spirals his dad out of control until a point where he gets really drunk, goes to a gay bar, gets kicked out of the gay bar, comes back home, and then calls out his whole family and tells them that they're all bitches and he's a Rottweiler, and that he can live however he wants. So footballer's dad is just fucking going crazy right now. He's pissing on the floor as well. We see his cock again. It's, I mean, and then the day after, I mean, like the whole family's pretty happy. Like they didn't really like him, so it worked out for the best. Um, how do I say this? So footballer's son made a backup of all the videos footballer's dad. Wait, sorry. Footballer boyfriend made a backup of all the videos of footballer's dad fucking people and then sent it to the police because it's illegal because they did not know that they were being videoed. Only footballer's dad knew that there was a video. Plus, footballer's dad also fucked a minor in one of those videos. So, footballer's son, who absolutely hates his father, just sent it over to the police. And at the end, in the final episode, footballer's dad finally gets arrested. So, that was, I'm not even gonna lie to you, fucking slaps. I'm not. It's super stupid. It would never happen in real life. Hopefully, it wouldn't happen in real life, but probably does happen in real life. But it's really good. Like, so for all the people saying, "Don't watch it. Don't watch Euphoria. Euphoria's just full of cocks." Yes, but it's also full of drama. Just think about that. Cocks and drama. It's like a perfect porno. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to rant about today. I didn't really play World War Unlimited because I wanted to play and get better at the game because as you can see, I'm fucking dog shit. Um, but yeah, that's Euphoria for you. See ya.